There was once an old man, his face carved with wisdom and his voice heavy with experience, who told me something that every young man must burn into his soul. He said, "Son, women don't fall for your looks, your money, or your status. What makes them addicted, what makes them crave your presence, is how you make them feel in your company. The secret lies in social skills, not in possessions. Older men know this truth because time has humbled them, sharpened them, and stripped away illusions. That's why women become addicted to them." Today, I'm going to reveal 9 powerful social skills that older men use to make women completely hooked, mentally, emotionally, and even physically addicted to them. And listen carefully, these are not cheap tricks, they are psychological weapons. Before we begin, hit that like button now. Why? Because when you do, YouTube spreads this message to millions of men who need to hear it. Be part of this mission. Subscribe and join this brotherhood of clarity and power. Let's dive in. Social skill, Shiba 1, the art of calm presence. Older men have mastered the one thing younger men constantly fail at: presence. They are not frantic, not desperate, not restless. When an older man enters a room, he doesn't chase attention. He allows attention to find him. Women feel this calm energy and it pulls them in like gravity. Psychology proves it. Presence signals confidence, self-control, and dominance without words. A woman becomes addicted because she feels grounded around him, like she can finally relax. Younger men bombard women with noise and energy. Older men seduce with silence and stillness. That presence, my brother, is a superpower. Social skill. Number 2. The power of eye contact. An older man's eyes hold a different weight. They don't dart nervously. They don't scan for approval. They lock in, steady, calm, unshaken. Women are addicted to that because eye contact builds intimacy faster than words ever can. A Stoic gaze says, "I see you. I'm here. I don't need to run." Younger men often fumble looking away, blinking too much, or overcompensating. But older men, with years of sharpened social mastery, know that a well-timed gaze can melt defenses and create sexual tension. Eye contact is not about staring, it's about communicating presence, power, and hidden desire without uttering a single word. Social skill. Number 3. The mastery of listening. Here's something most men never understand. Listening is more seductive than speaking. An older man knows he doesn't need to dominate every conversation. Instead, he listens deeply. He nods, he holds silence, he absorbs her words, and in doing so, he gives her what she craves most: the feeling of being understood. Psychology shows that women bond emotionally when they feel heard, and that emotional bond turns into attraction. Younger men often interrupt, rush, or try to impress with endless stories. But the older man knows if you let her talk, she will connect herself to you more and more, until she's addicted to the way you make her feel. Social skill. Number 4. The subtle power of touch. Touch, when mastered, is a language older men speak fluently. They don't grope, they don't rush, they know the art of gradual escalation. A hand on her back as he leads her through a door. A light brush of fingers when he passes her something. A steady grip during a hug that lingers just 1 second longer than expected. This is how older men addict women, not through force, but through subtlety. Psychology calls this anchoring, associating emotions with touch. Women never forget how a man makes them feel physically, and older men create that memory without overdoing it. It's not the quantity of touch, but the quality that makes her crave more. Social skill, number 5. Command of voice tone. An older man doesn't shout for attention. He lowers his tone, slows his pace, and speaks with gravity. His words roll like calm waves, not like anxious stabs of noise. That's what hooks women. A voice that feels safe yet dominant, inviting yet unshakable. Research in psychology confirms that women are more attracted to men with deeper, slower voices, because it signals authority and confidence. Younger men talk too fast. Their voices rise with nervous energy. But older men, they've mastered the pause, the rhythm, the seductive weight of silence between words. A single phrase, delivered in the right tone, is more addictive than 1,000 compliments. Social skill, number 6. The art of mystery. Here is where older men truly dominate. Mystery. They don't tell everything. They don't reveal every detail. They don't need to prove themselves. That mysterious aura keeps women guessing. And guessing is addictive. Psychology calls this the uncertainty effect. When women are unsure, they think more, they obsess more, and they chase more. Younger men overshare, desperate to be liked. But older men know, when you reveal less, she imagines more. And what she imagines is often far more powerful than reality. Mystery is the drug that keeps her hooked, returning again and again to taste the unknown. Social skill, number 7. Humor that melts barriers. Older men wield humor like a sword, but not the cheap, loud humor of boys. Their humor is witty, subtle, confident. It's teasing without malice, playful without desperation. Why is this addictive? Because laughter lowers defenses, releases dopamine, and bonds people together. Psychology proves that shared laughter creates instant connection. Women fall for older men, not because they tell jokes, but because their humor shows intelligence, timing, and perspective. They don't try too hard. They simply allow humor to flow naturally. And women become hooked because being around them feels light, fun, and deeply attractive. Social skill, number 8. Emotional control under pressure. A storm may rage outside, but an older man stays calm inside. That's what women find magnetic. He doesn't explode when tested, doesn't crumble under stress, doesn't react emotionally like a boy. Instead, he breathes, he observes, he responds with clarity. This is the heart of Stoicism, controlling your reaction, not the world. And it's why women feel addicted to older men. He becomes her rock. In a chaotic world, his composure is intoxicating. Younger men get jealous, insecure, emotional. Older men, they remain unshaken. And nothing is more addictive to a woman than a man she knows she can lean on. Social skill, number 9. The ability to lead socially. Finally, older men make women addicted because they know how to lead, not through force but through direction. They choose the restaurant. They plan the evening. They decide with clarity instead of waiting for her to guide. This leadership removes uncertainty and makes her feel safe. Psychology confirms this. Decisiveness is one of the most attractive male traits. Younger men hesitate, overthink, or ask too many questions. Older men move with quiet confidence, and women follow willingly. Leadership, combined with calmness, creates the intoxicating blend that keeps women hooked not just for a night, but for a lifetime. What makes these 9 social skills so powerful is that they strike at the core of human psychology. They bypass shallow attraction and go straight to the subconscious. Women don't get addicted to words, they get addicted to feelings. And these skills make them feel safe, desired, understood and challenged all at once. That is why older men often win over younger men. Not because of money, not because of looks, but because they've mastered the art of human connection. Here's the truth. You don't need to be older to master these skills. You can start right now. Slow down, control your tone, master eye contact. Listen more than you speak. Lead with calm confidence. Practice subtle touch. Protect your mystery. Use humor wisely. Build emotional control. These are skills you can sharpen every single day. And when you do, you'll notice women responding differently. Becoming hooked, curious, even addicted to the way you make them feel. Stoicism teaches us that true power is not in controlling others, but in controlling ourselves. These 9 social skills are not manipulation. They are self-mastery. When you master yourself, women naturally feel drawn to you. They sense your calm, your strength, your groundedness. Addiction is not created by force, it's created by presence. And presence is born from inner discipline. The old man who once taught me these secrets gave me one last warning. Son, never use these skills to play with women's hearts. Use them to build bonds of depth and meaning. Power without discipline destroys, but power with wisdom builds kingdoms. Remember this. Women become addicted not just to how you touch them, but to how you lead them, how you protect them, how you inspire them. That's the responsibility of a real man. These 9 skills are timeless. They separate the boys from the men, the weak from the strong, the ordinary from the unforgettable. When you master them, you stop chasing women. Instead, women chase the feeling of being around you. And that, my brother, is the essence of attraction. Not desperation, but magnetism. The older man doesn't beg for attention. He commands it by simply being who he is. And so can you. Now, you know the 9 social skills that older men use to make women addicted to them. Use them wisely, sharpen them daily, and watch how your presence transforms. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button right now. It tells YouTube that this wisdom is powerful and must spread to men across the world. Subscribe and join this brotherhood of clarity, strength, and unstoppable confidence. Share this with a friend who needs it, because together we rise. Remember, women don't become addicted to men. They become addicted to how those men make them feel. And when you master these skills, you'll never have to chase again. Stay strong, stay wise, stay unshakable.